Luffy had many different fits over the span of One Piece. In this video, I'm gonna rank every single Luffy fit based on the design. If you like One Piece and want to see more, please subscribe. Please. I'm begging. Ha! You fell for my trap. Damn it, man. The first attire I want to start with is Egghead Luffy. While he doesn't really wear this robotic suit for long, I still think it does a great job expressing who Luffy is with its contrasting colors like the red and yellow complementing each other. It really sticks out as one of the best fits. Bonus points for the booster functions. They're very much inspired by Astro Boy. Also, I just love Egghead. Probably the best arc so far. Belongs in S tier. Curious to see if any other wearers can beat it. Next is the classic East Blue Luffy. You really can't get more classic than this. It's the first ever fit in the series and it spans multiple variations we'll go over later. One Piece starting out was pretty simple, and I think this design really expresses that feeling of early One Piece. Luffy wears this fit for 3 major arcs, so it's really easy to get used to. I may be a bit biased, but, well, it's my tier list, so yeah. I'll give it an A tier. Moving on, we have... Oh, well, I was gonna rank this S as a joke. Like, I guess B tier? It is from Long Island, or whatever the hell it's called. So it loses points. I know it's a hot take. Probably upset the Afro Luffy fan base, but we're just gonna have to move on. Up next is Wano Luffy. Luffy wore this in Wano. That's it. Okay, but actually this Luffy getup is the one I've seen everywhere. It's definitely stayed around the longest, considering Wano was 195 episodes long. The colors work, but I feel like the hair doesn't really fit well. Luffy's hair should never really be stylized like this, ignoring Afro Luffy, low B tier. Carrying his iconic water jug, we have Water Luffy. This fit, for being a necessity, actually goes hard, even though it's literally just a scarf. Alabasta is also classic, so bonus points. Solid B tier. Next section, I'm going to be ranking Enies Lobby, Thriller Bark, Impel Down, and Marineford fit, all in one section, just because they're palette swaps of the original. And there's not much to say about them other than Enies Lobby. The red and the black really contrast well, and we also get to see Gear 2 in this getup, so this one goes in B and the rest can go in C. There's also this one, which might be post-war arc, but I'm going to put it in the same tier. Next, we have post-time skip Luffy. This design is an easy S tier. We've got all 3 primary colors contrasting well with each other. Fun fact, the little scarf thing he's wearing is actually the shirt from Marineford, as a little reminder of what happened in the past, as well as a scar symbolizing all the training he's gone through during the 2-year skip. His classic red garb returns, while looking a little ragged and worn, perfectly shows how Luffy strived to get stronger. I could write a whole video essay on this design, but for now, it's going in S. Amazing design. Okay, now let's talk about the Gum Gum elephant in the room. I'm talking about Amazon Lily fit. You know, for a place full of women, you think they'd be good at making clothes. I think this one is meant to be bad. It's like downplayed as being really ugly, because I mean, just look at Luffy in the picture. You know, don't discount it. It's not that bad. It's going in F tier. Moving on, we have Dressrosa Luffy, and I don't know where he got his shirt, but damn is it clean, holy. A very simple but effective design. Very fitting for the arc too. Put it in low A tier. Continuing on, we have this Luffy fit, and for the life of me, I could not remember where this is from. It's not really anything crazy. I don't mean to say it's bad, but there's not a lot going for it, so it's going in D tier. Putting up a wanted poster. Winner who finds it gets a shout out in the next video and a free cookie. Next, we're moving on to another classic Drum Island Luffy. This is a pretty unique fit as it doesn't really follow any other fits Luffy has, and it's kind of just a normal hoodie. It's fitting and has a lot of charm because he's wearing it in the scene where he protects Dr. Haryuki's flag for Chopper. Other than that, I think the colors mix well, but that's about it. Bottom of B tier. Next, we have the extremely drippy whole cake fits. If you ever think of fashion in One Piece, this is what you're probably thinking of. The red and the black really contrast well, and the added pink flare just gives it that perfect touch. Also, having his hat over the straw hat is a pretty cool idea. Luffy even wants to share the drip when he beats Katakuri. He puts the hat on his head, so he's like, hey, take this drip. A solid S tier design. While we're on the topic of whole cake, the next one I want to mention is this other whole cake fit. He wears this in the Candy Forest and while fighting Cracker. I mean, like, It's alright. It's not really crazy or anything, it's kind of just a regular, differently designed shirt. There's not really much to say about this one, other than that we get to see him use Tank Man with it, and honestly, I want to see this form again. I'll be putting it in top of C tier. Next we have one of two Punk Hazard Luffy outfits. I love when they do anything with red and black because it just mixes so well. Especially if you put it on Luffy, it actually contrasts well with the straw hat. There's also another Punk Hazard fit that's not on this list that's worth mentioning. It looks really nice. I like what they did with the pink collar. Ranking both of them as one, they're going in A tier. Next we have the Kaido Lackey outfit. This doesn't really fit Luffy at all, and Kaido is pretty much dead, so it's going in F tier. This next fit, I don't even know what it is, so I'm just gonna put it in E tier. Next we have the Skypea Luffy fit. This one's actually pretty good. It has a lot going for it even though it looks like the other white shirted one. Solid design. I think this is also the fit where Luffy sings his iconic song, so it has to go up there. I'll put it in low B tier. Before we rank the last one, it's time for our honorable mentions. Luffy with the bracelet. One Piece Stampede Luffy. Go watch Stampede. And without further ado, the last fit. The ultimate drip, War on Onigashima Luffy. Everything about this design is pretty much peak, and the colors also contrast very well. I'm not sure if I like the cape or not, but I think it fits it well. This is 100% going in S tier. For the hell of it, I guess I'll rank Gear 5 Luffy. You know where it goes. S tier, best design, the entire thing. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one, I guess.